Well, anime fans, back with one last video tonight. Okay, we're on episode 10 of Sakamoto Days. And well, so this was a great episode as we started to get to content from the Death of Prisoners arc. My video on the manga version of the arc comes out on Saturday, the day the final episode of Core 1 is. So I'll be all look forward to have you subscribe to our channel. There's some weird choices in this episode. So let's give you the start. The episode opens up with Shin and Liu having stiff bodies. So Sakamoto decides to take them to a spa. You know, a guy who's actually they actually run into a hitman without even knowing it. Of course, this guy's a crappy hitman. So bad. He ends up just working at his parents' place for a bit. Oh, look at this. Anyway, he sees the legendary Tower Sakamoto. He does all he can to kill him. But all ends up failing. He ends up realizing that it was a mistake. Basically, he just rebelled against his parents, just like rebelling. So, yeah. Now, this actually is a chapter in the manga. One of the one-off break chapters after every arc. And this is the only one-off chapter they attached in this episode. I don't get why. Because there was another chapter in the manga. That was a one-off chapter, which actually is one of my favorite one-off ones so far. Because it's just a nice chapter, but just a nice one focused on Sakamoto and Aoi. But they did not adapt that for some fucking reason. They could use the Wu-Tang episode as the core one finale and set up the Death Row Prisoners arc. For the second core. But no. They're doing those chapters into next. Ugh. This anime is just making poor decisions. I was going to get to the plot faster, but when you think about it, Chapter 2 was actually important. You just took the flashback from it. It's important to establish out a bit more of their characters. A bit more establishing Aoi's character of it. Show her trust in her husband. And they did not adapt it because they're fuckheads. I am sick and tired of this shit. So who much Shueisha would be a good idea to give this anime to TMS? Sure, they're doing well with Dr. Stone, but that doesn't require great animation. It's already good as it is. There's a team behind it really put much care into the source material. They can enjoy the ride for fans. But since the team chosen by Sakamoto Days don't care about the series. Don't even care. It's pretty obvious the lack of care in the show. And the animation's done. The voice acting. The chosen voice actors, that is. It just shows a lack of care. Or just skimming manga, or just because it's just a job. Not caring. And that's the worst thing to do. If you don't like the source material, that's fine, but you gotta make sure to put a lot of passion into it. Make sure it's a good story. Make sure it's good. The anime is, people are complaining about the anime for a reason. I don't people want to care about the voice acting. If they saw great story, if they saw the great action, and not cut down chapters. And they're not adapting chapter 3, but not adapting chapter 2. Are you stupid? God, just really, really really bugs me. Alright, I ordered 1.5 and 6. They should be coming soon. That finish up the entire arc. So, yeah. I'm just not really in a good mood because of this. Why couldn't people just put care into the show? Again, it's just obvious that people behind it just don't care. It's a beloved series. You will want to give it a care. It's a popular series. You love to get, so you think about putting care into it. Now, obviously, just done for a cash grab. Just employees just making a series just for a paycheck. That's a real shame. They're great anime. And again, they're great anime that got ruined by a second season. Yeah. It's pretty obvious there was a lack of care in season 2 of that. Not even adapt the entire manga properly. Goes on original plot and just rushing the entire story of the manga into the final episode. That's just poor decision. That's when the anime never succeeded. Season 1 was great, but seems that I don't know, but most likely someone behind the scenes was changed. Was I changing a step behind that one, I guess. After making such a stellar first season. So, lack of care. There are many great shows that don't need great. It's so they don't have great animation, but still good because they have a lot of good care put them. Just to still enjoy the series. Like One Piece is back in the pre-time skip. Didn't have great animation because of action, but it was still a great series because of the voice cast and because how likable the characters are and how the actors put them to life with a lot of care behind the scenes. It's just disappointed. The most wanted anime is being ruined by a bunch of assholes who are just doing this for a paycheck. Yeah, I just hold on whole cargo Bachi anime is because it's popular and so it should be okay. But not really from the studio adapting it, so we'll see what they have to do when they eventually announce it. Since it has obviously recently gone into production, we'll be waiting quite a bit for the announcement. So anyway, the second half of the story begins when a man arrives. So guys, look at someone. I was then cut to a restaurant where our trio are hanging out, enjoying some. Sugar. But then interrupted by this guy and guns put their head. But easy the armed. Lou really recognizes him. His name is Wutan. Lou Wutan. No, they're not related. He was a member of the mafia. You know. That's what he's doing here. He wants Lou to become leader of their group. She refuses though. Also, he basically insults Sakamoto and Shin. He's a bit of a dick. Anyway, Lou is trying to convince her, but Lou still refuses. So Rudon starts basically challenge Sakamoto and Shin to a game. And if he wins, Lou will be forced to go back home trying to become head of the Liu family. That's not that time when we get when older again. As he takes them to a and just has them change into nice outfits. So he actually runs a casino. He has basically taken to an underground casino. Basically, the goal is to either to gain or lose money. I think they mentioned it in the manga. Hang on. Let me just go grab Bonnie's spot ball again. What the? They moved the opening scene of the chapter. Adapting. Why? Like, seriously, why? Cut time? That's literally part of the fucking chapter. It's just annoying. Oh, what's that? It wins the most money. No, I still don't get why they moved the opening shot of the chapter. You know, there's a brief focus on the Sakamoto on the can with Hannah Eisuke, who doesn't even appear the rest of the story. Alright, the goal is to make a lot of money. What makes the most money wins. So, I mean, Shin could probably cheat by reading minds, but the rest, they suck. And up against someone who's very intelligent. So, very intelligent to become the head of the group just by intelligence alone, which is very rare. And he's as he demonstrates that by making quite a bit of managed to triple his money. Anyway, as he do anything to win Miss Liu. Ending the episode with a post-credit scene actually adapting a small bonus chapter from the end of the volume. Just expanded a bit. Weird, isn't it? Just weird decisions I just not a fan of. So, yeah. That basically ends the episode. So, yeah. It's definitely just making one weird decision after another. Because what they cut, change, and swap, and just move around. And the reason purpose of the story. With the Bleach Frozen the Blood Bowl anime, what they cut, change, and move around, it's all for the sake of the story, moving its quality because the manga version of the arc wasn't that great. So, anyway, I've just had to, this will be my last Sakamoto Days review, at least for of the anime, for quite a bit until July, where the second quarter come out. So, yeah, I'll probably read more chapters by then, but, you know, we'll see. So, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed my content, please hit that button. If you want to see more, subscribe to the channel, look at my picture. And well, I'll see you guys Thursday for more videos, hopefully, if I don't delay them again. Don't get lazy. mean, I won't be going to town on Friday this week, so got 2 days open. Thank you. I'll see you guys next time. Kill Penis out.